My mom told everyone I loved sleeping on the floor outside, and they believed her for 3 years straight. My mother only wanted one of her children to be resilient. Me, not my fragile sister who needed her beauty sleep in her heated princess room. Just me, the adopted child who needed to be toughened up. On my 8th birthday, she forced me to sleep on the porch in the middle of winter so I could grow into a real man. Luckily, my big brother Hugo saw me and asked what was going on. He wanted to camp outside. Mom's voice was honey sweet as she appeared in the doorway, her silk robe wrapped tight. You know how boys are with their adventure phases. Hugo looked between us, and I saw something flicker in his eyes. It's 28 degrees, Mom. That's when the tears started. Perfect, crystalline tears rolling down her cheeks. You think I'm a bad mother? I do everything alone since Dad left. Everything. Her voice cracked perfectly on the last word. Hugo's shoulders dropped. Mom, I didn't mean. I'm trying my best with him. He's not like you and Jenny. He needs different approaches. She dabbed her eyes with her sleeve, and I noticed she was careful not to smudge her makeup. Later that night, after Hugo went back to his dorm, she crouched beside me on the porch. Your brother was weak at your age too. Always crying. Always needing comfort. I don't want you growing up soft like him. Her breath made little clouds in the cold air. This is for your own good. By October, while Jenny was picking out new flannel sheets with unicorns on them, I got a sleeping bag that smelled like mold and whatever character I was supposedly building. But Mom just watched me through the kitchen window. Water never hurt anyone, she called through the glass. Vikings bathed in ice water. Fast forward a few months later to when Hugo came home for Thanksgiving. I'd been practicing what to say to raise subtle alarm bells. Right when he asked how school was going, I responded with, good, BTW. Have you ever had frostbite before? Mom's laugh tinkled like breaking glass. He's so dramatic. Kids play in snow for hours. He's trying to guilt you because you're visiting. Jenny nodded enthusiastically. He builds snow forts every morning. I watched Hugo's face carefully. Slowly, he began nodding like it made perfect sense. When he went back to school, Mom made sure I understood my mistake. You embarrassed me in front of your brother. Her nails dug into my shoulder. Real men don't complain. The thing about lies is they get easier the more you tell them. By January, I almost believed that I wanted to be outside. I guess it was just easier than the alternative. I was outside for the 3rd day in a row, watching my tears freeze into icicles on my cheeks. When I did the unthinkable, I knocked on the door of my home. You're not even mine, was the first thing she said. But I took you in anyway, and this is how you repay me? By making me look like a monster? The guilt worked. I never asked again. I learned to curl up against the door like a dog and listen to the TV through the walls. He sleepwalks, Mom told anyone who asked. We've tried everything. Doctors say he'll grow out of it. Then came February 15th. Hugo texted that he was coming home early to beat the snowstorm, and for the first time in months, I didn't even try to find shelter against the door. I just lay down in the snow and closed my eyes. I need to toughen up. I don't deserve to be warm, I repeated to myself. I'm not sure how long I was there before I heard Mom's voice. Get up right now. She was trying to drag me to make sure I didn't die under her watch, but I didn't care anymore. No, you were right, I mumbled, my words slurring. I'm too weak to be a real man. I don't deserve warmth like Jenny does. Stop saying that. Hugo's coming home early because of the storm. Get up. That's when Hugo found us. Mom dragging me by my arms, me leaving a trail in the snow like a broken snow angel. The last thing I remember is his face going from confusion to horror to rage in about 3 seconds. Call 911, he was screaming. Call 911 now. I woke up 33 hours later to doctors diagnosing me with hypothermia and extreme frostbite. Mom was there, mascara running in black rivers. He wanted to stay outside. Tell them you wanted to. Tell them about your camping game. I'm sorry I'm too weak, Mom, I said, still half delirious, still trying to be the son she wanted. I tried to be tough. I tried to be a real man. Another hour in that blizzard and he'd have died, the doctor said, not even trying to hide his disgust. This isn't fresh air therapy. This is prolonged exposure abuse. Mom tried to spin her lies one more time, but that's when Jenny said something that made everyone in the room freeze. Something about why Dad really left. For the first time in my life, looking at my mother in handcuffs, I actually felt sorry for her. Full story on channel, link below.